0, 1.
Alright guys, so we are here at Shooter's World Orlando. So this is actually going to be my first time bringing the gun back out again. After I had a little bit of issue with the AR, the bullets were just jamming inside of it. It wasn't firing out, so I cleaned it out. Took it to one of the gunsmiths to replace one of the firing rings or something like that inside of there. But she's good now, so here's just some videos of me testing it out. Different ranges, just basically lining up the scope and getting both of the sights lined up. One up top and the 45-degree one. So here's some clips. Serena kick like 10 Jackie Chan. And now I'm just gonna push it back a little bit and see if the scope changed up at a further distance and see what I'm going. Yeah, that's how we like it. Smoky barrels. So yeah, we finished out that 30 round mag right there. So we're gonna bring the chart back in. Oh wait. See, yeah, bring the chart back in and see. I think most of them were pretty much headshots for the most part. They're grouped up pretty good. So I can't complain. You see, I tried to basically hit one in each corner, top left, top right, then underneath it, left, right. But that little bit that it was off, I think that was just me breathing, not basically breathing properly. So breathing is a very big factor when it comes into shooting. You actually want to hold your breath when you shoot. So if you don't, you want to get better, hold your breath, buddy. Not the whole time though, but only when you're ready to shoot, of course. So now I'm going to push it all the way back to 25 yards. And we're going to do some more shooting. We're going to see what's up. There you go. And as far as my sight, that 45-degree sight, I know you usually have it further back, closer towards the other main scope, but I just put it out there just to basically see how I liked it. I know most people usually run like iron sights on a 45, but I'm not those people. I just basically like it how I like it, So then if they, what if this fails, or you drop this, or you drop that? Listen, they got 3 lasers on there. We got a red dot on the 45, one up top, and then they got a little laser on there. So if all 3 of those fail for whatever reason, you probably shouldn't be doing what you're doing anyway. So, which I'm not getting involved in nothing of that sort. But yeah, you get the gist of what I'm saying. So enjoy the shooting. Now we're gonna bring it in from out there. See how she did. Believe it or not, they all were pretty much in the same group. I wasn't really focusing too much on grouping them in, one specific spot. It was just more so headshot. Anywhere up there was fine for me. Being that far out. I probably should have aimed for the little targets closer to the right, but I don't have a scope magnifier, so just because there's a red dot on there doesn't mean you can see out there that good. So if I have a scope magnifier on it, that'll help a lot more at 25 yards. But Like I said, I wasn't really aiming for those over there anyway. I probably could hit them if I tried, but I only shot them that once or twice, or was it 4 times each corner. So yeah. So now I'm gonna start to get ready to shoot the handgun in a little bit. That's why I have this wrist brace on. I know a lot of people probably like, oh, why you got a wrist brace on shooting AR? No, it's for my handgun. That is a G3C. Yep, it's G3C. It's a little gun. I know most people are used to the G3Cs being in a 9mm. However, mine's is a 40. Yep, that little gun is a 40. So she has a little bit of kick to her. So, and I had a motorcycle accident a couple years back, so I just usually wear my wrist brace just not to wake up this little wrist sometimes. Sometimes it tends to be annoying and ache when it wants to, so I'd rather not wake it up. So I wear a wrist brace. And yeah, just loading up the gun now, and then we're gonna get to shoot. Cool. Alright, so I know it's supposed to be a handgun, but this is another video of me shooting at 25 yards. This is after I got the scope kind of dialed in. So I was just checking it out, see what was going on. Yeah. Might have ran out. By the way, these video is a voiceover, guys. The video was entirely too long and it was too loud in there for you guys to be able to hear what I'm saying as I'm talking. So this is a voiceover. Yep, 25 yards. Here we go. Also, this is where my gun got jammed. I actually switched mags. This is the ATI 60 round mag. And I don't know whether it was the bullets or the mag, but if I'm not mistaken, I think I did change out bullets with the same mag and it jammed out. But yeah, the bullets, the spring in there actually got stuck and it stopped feeding the bullets through. I think I'm gonna actually show it on camera so you can see the bullets are basically just falling out of the gun or falling out of the magazine. So I'm trying to unjam it right now. Well, I think I cleared it. Started to shoot again. I think she jammed it again. Just go ahead and bring the scope in after this. I think she was firing pretty clear right there, but she did jam up again. So I brought the chart in and basically checked out how the scopes were, or how I was hitting the target, how well the scope was doing, make sure everything was lined up. It's pretty good. Can't complain for 25 yards. Yeah, though, honestly, those shots that are basically high, it's pretty much me. Why it's high. But when I want to tight group it, she'll group pretty tight. So I can't complain about that, honestly. And there goes the jam. Yep, that's the jam up I was talking about. So now you're gonna see, I'll show you guys what actually happened. You've got to get a hold of yourself. Yeah, that shouldn't do that. So, I was freaking hitting the mag on the table to try and get the spring to pop back up. And eventually it did, but I just didn't use that mag again. I ended up loading those bullets into another mag that I had. So I don't know if anybody else had this problem with the ATI 60 round mag. Comment at the bottom, let me know. Should we blackball this mag, or is it just something that just happened to me? I did take it apart and put dry lube in it. I don't know, just did it just to try and see if it helped with anything. Might not, but we'll see. And this whole time, I'm just basically unjamming the gun. See me throwing bullets. Those bullets are either looked damaged or dented or something was going on with them. I think I ended up just throwing away all those bullets. They actually had a little split, like right where the bullet goes into the shell, on a couple of the casings for those bullets. So I know not to buy those bullets again. I would say the company name, but I don't want to really blackball nobody like that. So if you do want to know what bullets those are, just drop down below in the comments and I'll write directly to you which ones not to use, because I bought a pack of 50 and literally where the bullet goes into the shell casing, there's a split right by it. Also, when you shake the bullets, you do hear the gunpowder in there moving around. I mean, I don't know, is that a common thing? I prefer not to hear gunpowder shaking when I'm, loading my bullets, but hey, to each his own. Not gonna lie, I'm fairly new to the whole shooting thing, so I have my preferences, and then I also see what people say should and should do, so I take it all into consideration by being a new shooter, But I know we said we're getting to the handgun soon, so let me switch over and give you guys some handgun action.
Ammo is junk.
Alright, now finally, switching over everything to the handgun. Once again, this is a G3C 40 cal. You're going to see the target after I'm done shooting. So basically the small little bullets that you see, those are the 223s and the 5.56s. And then you're going to see those bigger holes that are in the target. Those are from the 40 cal.
That's real good.
Alright, I forgot the exact yardage of this. I think it was like 12 yards or 15 or something like that. But as you can see, Bumbleclad headshot. Like I said before, the small ones are the 223s and 5.56s. The big ones, which are mostly in the head, are the 40s. So yeah. That's how 40 worked. That's why I put up 4 fingers for 40. And one of them was off. Missed one. Going back up. Enjoy the shooting.
That's real. To get a hold of yourself.
Alright, so yeah, the Taurus did really good. Once again, it's a Taurus G3C. Got a little laser on it. I didn't even use the laser. But yeah, that did good. This is an AR pistol. I don't know if I mentioned it or not, but it's ATI Alpha Max. It is all polymer. I know a lot of people have bad reviews about polymer guns and stuff like that, but I like it for the lightweight aspect of it. It's not heavy at all. It fires pretty good. I don't really have no complaints about it at all. Only thing, this magazine, the ATI mag, like I said, I don't know if there's anybody else out there that had this issue like I did, but I probably won't use it again. This mag, I think that's the MXT mag, and the other one, that's a Magpul. But those ones, great mags, no problems at all. But yeah, that's probably gonna sum up about the end of this video. And I'm just throwing this little tour real quick to show you guys around the facility. This place is huge. This is actually the second floor for Shooter's World in Orlando. So if you ever get a chance to stop by there, that's the place to go. It's about $20 an hour or something like that. So for hours worth of shooting for $20, you can't really beat it. I have no complaints.
Like, share, subscribe if you want to catch a vibe.